Bonifacio ho. Laking tondo.
Basta Andres.
Mabuti ho. Pagpaumanhin niyo, senyor. Dr. Rizal, bakit sa dalawang ginawa niyong nobela ay tila di nagwagi ang armadong himagsikan?
Sapagkat hindi rahas patalim ang daan patungo sa kalayaan. Dahil sa oras na mangyari yun, magkakagulo ang lahat. Tandaan ang pagdugo sa bayan.
At andito na ang ating kapatid na Emilio Jacinto upang pamunuan ang inyong pagsali sa kapitulan.
Hindi na pagtagumpayan itong Torosesa ang mapayapang paraan na ninanais niya. Kung gusto natin ang pagbabago, wala nang ibang paraan. Kundi ang himagsikan.
Tatlong taon mo kaming inalitin. Para sa kalayaan!
At this point, please enjoy a special and inspiring theatrical performance by the West Grama XTMI group showcasing the story and spirit of San Juan.
Akala nyo ba payapa ang lupang kinatatayuan ninyo? Huwag kayong palinlang sa katahimikan. Dahil sa ilalim ng semento ng San Juan, may dugong nananalaytay. May galit na naghihintay na muling sumiklab. Meron lang po tayong mga sabi-sabi at meron lang po akong sasabihin sa inyo mga kaibigan. Hindi nyo lamang ito panonoorin, raramdaman ninyo ito. At meron po akong tatlong katanungan. At ang nais nyo lamang po na itugon, handa na! Naiintindihan po ba? Ulit. Handa na! Handa na! Handa na ba kayong marinig ang unang sigaw ng himagsikan? Handa na! Handa na ba kayong makita? Ulit. Handa na ba kayong makita ang tapang ng mga mandirigmang nagpabagsik sa dayuhan? Handa na! At handa na ba kayong masaksihan ang unang digmaan na nagwagi ng mga Pilipino? Handa na! Kung gayon, huminga ng malalim. Dahil nandito tayo upang masaksihan ang sa San Juan, isang musical.
Mamaya nga, itatanong ko yan kay Lola. Ano kayo? Tara, tanongin natin kay Lola. Ano? Sige, tara. Pagod na. Lola. Oo. Lola. Mga po. Ano po? Ano po? Pwede mo ba akong magtanong, Lola?
Ay, syempre naman na po.
Kasi po, Lola, Kaganina po kasi nakita po kami ng mga tao po doon na sumasayaw.
Ah, ayun ba? O siya, sige, ikukwento ko sa inyo. Pero, kakanta muna tayo ha.
Kanta?
Alam niyo yun, mga apo.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go! Halina tayo sa mga kinigan magbasa. Iba ng mga kamay, itaas at igaway. Halina tayo sa mga kinigan magbasa. Iba ng mga kamay, itaas at igaway. Mami daw, Lola. Lola ko.
O siya, mga apo. Handa na ba kayo makinig?
Oo.
O siya. Noong unang panahon, sa isang lugar na nagngangalang San Juan, na noon ay parte ng Namayan. Masaya at payapa ang pamumuhay ng mga naninirahan dito. Nang biglang dumating ang mga Kastila at pinaghihirapan nila ang mga namuhay dito sa Namayan.
Pangarap ko'y kalayaan, malayang katagalugan, bayan, walang inapi, bayan ang kinang sarili. Pangarap ko'y kalayaan. Mga kapatid, salamat sa inyong pagdating. Ang gabing ito'y mahalaga sa ating pakikibaka. Sapagkat ngayon natin pag-uusapan ang gagawing paglusob sa San Juan del Monte. Supremo, ang ating mga kapanayawan ay handa. Kailangan pa rin natin mag-ingat sapagkat sa aking pagkakaala,
pagkat ay handang sumama sa paglusob kahit kaunti ang ating mga sandata. Malakas naman ang ating mga kalooban. Subalit, hindi tayo lumalaban para sa sarili lamang. Lumalaban tayo para sa kalayaan ng bawat Pilipino. Kung tayo'y magkakaisa, wala na makakapigil pa.
Kailangan din natin yung dapat ating mga kapatid. Marami ang maaaring masaktan o masawi.
Kung iyon ang kapalit ng aming kalayaan, handa naming ialay ang aming buhay. Ngayon, maghahanda na tayo. Sa tamang oras, kikilos ang katipunan. At sa San Juan del Monte magsisimula ang laban para sa kalayaan. Mabuhay ang katipunan! Mabuhay ang kalayaan! Sa haba ng panahong nagdaan, mga pagbabago'y patuloy mong inaasam. Ito'y wala sa pamumuno ng iilan. Ito sana'y maging aral ng kasaysayan. Sugod mga kapatid! Sugod! Lumala at tumulo ang iyong buhay. Mapasami na ang yaman na siyang tunay. At mga tontong Indio na katulad nyo, tanong ko, ano ba ang nais nyo?
Nasa amin ang yaman nyo. Kalayaan, tanong babayan.
Ito'y naisin nyo. Inalumabog. Pagod ang Diyos dito. Manood kayo. Kapalaran nyo. Ito'y naisin nyo.
paglipas ng panahon, naging mahalaga rin ang kasaysayan ito sa lugar ng Pilipinas. Dito naganap ang labanang kilala bilang Battle of San Juan del Monte. Unang revolusyon na laban sa mga Espanya, mga apo. Naintindihan niyo ba?
Lola, ganun po pala yung nangyari. Grabe, Lola, no? Parang dinala mo kami sa panahon ngayon.
Aba naman, syempre, Yapo. At lagi niyong tatandaan, ang pagkakaisa, pagtutulungan at pananampalataya ang naging pundasyon ng isang matatag na pamayanan. O mga apo, walang kalayaan kung
Walang pinaglabanan!
magaling mga apo. O siya, anong oras na ba? Maganda na kayo, dali mga apo, tara na!
Salamat na! Thank you very much, West Krame XTMI Group. A round of applause sa talaga namang bigay na performance. Once again, the West Krame TMI Group, homegrown talent. Dito sa San Juan, talagang buhay ang diwa ng San Juan at ng kabayanihan sa ating mga kabataan. Our next segment is just as important as the previous one as we get to acknowledge and recognize institutions, NGOs, and individuals who have contributed to the success of the Makabagong San Juan in 2025. Sila po ang mga naging kaisa, hindi lamang po sa diwa at salita, kundi rin po sa gawa at gawain ng ating lokal na pamahalaan. We honor individuals and organizations who exemplify dedication, innovations, and service in every field, the very true pillars of Makabagong San Juan. It is now time to begin our awarding. With that, I'd like to call to the stage our beloved Mayor, Mayor Francis Zamora, together with Congresswoman Belle Zamora, as well as Vice Mayor Attorney Angelo Agawiri, to present the plaques. At this point, we are going to recognize our Dakilang Tagapagkalinga awardees, individuals who have made a lasting impact on all San Juaneños. This honoree has been instrumental in advancing our city's vision of providing decent housing for every resident. As secretary of his agency and a major proponent of our housing initiatives, he partnered closely with the local government to build safe, dignified homes for hundreds of families in San Juan. Please welcome to the stage, congratulations, Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development Secretary Jose Ramon Aliling, to accept his Dakilang Tagapagkalinga ng San Juan Award.
Gratitude and recognition of his invaluable contribution and unwavering support to the people of San Juan. His compassion and steadfast commitments to the San Juaneños' welfare have been instrumental in fostering progress and uplifting the community.
Congratulations and thank you very much, Secretary Aliling. Our next awardee has provided tremendous support to our local government through his steadfast dedication and selfless service, bringing great benefit to the people of San Juan. This exceptional individual exemplifies the values of compassion, generosity, and community commitment, and we are honored to recognize his outstanding contribution to the city of San Juan. Ang bagong partner ng Makabagong San Juan sa proyektong pabahay para sa mas maayos na pamumuhay, we'd like to call forward another Dakilang Tagapagkalinga awardee, the President and CEO of Social Housing Finance Corporation, Mr. Federico Laksa.
In deep gratitude and recognition of his invaluable contributions and unwavering support to the people of San Juan, his compassion and steadfast commitment to the San Juaneños' welfare have been instrumental in fostering progress and uplifting the community.
Congratulations, President Federico A. Laksa. Now we present another Dakilang Tagapagkalinga awardee whose support for our city and constituents has definitely made a lasting impact.
Our honoree is a dedicated public servant committed to advancing Filipino welfare through education. As former senator and current DepEd chief, he has championed access to quality learning, teacher development, and inclusive opportunities nationwide. His collaboration with San Juan includes the Mayor's Dialogue, where he shared his vision for transformative education change while addressing our city's specific needs. Ladies and gentlemen, dakilang tagapagkalinga awardee, Secretary Sonny Angara.
In deep gratitude and recognition of his invaluable contributions and unwavering support to the people of San Juan, his compassion and steadfast commitment to the San Juaneños' welfare have been instrumental in fostering progress and uplifting the community.
Congratulations, Secretary Sonny Angara. We continue on to award our next set of awardees. We'd like to ask, before that, of course, we would want to hear a few words from Secretary Angara.
Maraming salamat po. Ako'y nakikiusap na wala na sanang speech kasi si Sec Ping di na raw magsi-speech eh. But I'd like to greet everyone here. Of course, the city government of San Juan. Iksiyan ko kasi nakatayo sila eh. Tapos sabi ni Kong Bel, gutom na daw siya. Kaya, but Mayor Francis, Vice Mayor Angelo, Kong Bel, sa city government, admin, Tuan. Of course, my fellow awardees, Sec Ping, napakagaling, President Laksa, to the City Council, sa lahat ng opisyales. Dito, special mention po sa mga taga-DepEd, of course, our awardees. Ako'y nagpapasalamat lang. I just want to make sure I congratulate San Juan for all the progress it has made. It has gone from strength to strength. Palakpakan naman po natin. And appreciate the efforts of our leaders. And secondly, I'd also like to thank, on a personal note, Kong Bel and Mayor Francis in particular in his capacity as the President of the League of Cities of the Philippines dahil ni-round up talaga niya yung city mayors, and not only the city mayors, even the municipalities. Remember, we were here with Senbam a few weeks ago, tapos sa Malacanang, ando din po. So, I think yung energy at efforts ni Pres Francis, Mayor Francis, should be known to everyone. I really appreciate it, and we're looking forward to working with you sa DepEd, to pushing forward the aspirations of our students and learners and teachers, and the education community dito po sa San Juan. Maraming salamat po. God bless.
Maraming salamat po, Secretary Sonny Angara, and congratulations. Once again, we'd like to ask our presenters, Mayor, Congresswoman, and Vice Mayor to take center stage as we now present plaques of recognition to the 2025 Outstanding Taxpayers of San Juan City. We know that San Juan City's reputation for efficient tax collection and sound financial management is made possible by these businesses and corporations that have definitely fulfilled their tax obligations diligently and earned their place as this year's top contributors. Congratulations to Ortigas Commercial Corporation.
In recognition of his distinguished standing as one of the top taxpayers for taxable year 2025 in the city of San Juan, through its consistent compliance and substantial contribution to local revenues, exemplifies responsible corporate stewardship and steadfast commitment to community development. Its enduring partnership with the city government significantly supports programs and initiatives that drive progress to Makabagong San Juan.
Congratulations, Ortigas Commercial Corporation. Next up, we have Cardinal Santos Medical Center. Congratulations, Cardinal Santos Medical Center. We'd like to also call to the stage, congratulations to Integrated Computer System Incorporated. Congratulations, Integrated Computer Systems Incorporated. We'd like to call as well to the stage BPI Direct Banco Incorporated, a savings bank. Congratulations, BPI Direct Banco Incorporated, a savings bank. Followed by Tectron Systems Corporation. Once again, congratulations, Tectron Systems Corporation. Congratulations, Tectron Systems Corporation. We'd also like to thank and congratulate DevX Incorporated. Congratulations, DevX Incorporated. We'd like to call to the stage as well IDS Medical Systems Philippines Incorporated. Congratulations, IDS. And our last awardee for this particular award, Touchstream Digital Incorporated. Congratulations, Touchstream Digital Incorporated, and congratulations to San Juan City's outstanding taxpayers of 2025. We'd like to ask Mayor Francis Zamora, Congresswoman Belle Zamora, and Vice Mayor Angelo Acquili to please remain on stage as we present the next set of awards. Our next honorees are the non-government organization that deliver the greatest impact to the city government of San Juan's initiatives and to the lives of their San Juanenyo beneficiaries. Congratulations to the 2025 Outstanding Non-Government Organization. We have Regnum Christi Medical Missions.
In grateful appreciation and recognition of its outstanding efforts in providing support to the city of San Juan and its constituents, its contribution as a relentless partner of the city government of San Juan continues to positively impact the local government's efficient and notable public service as Makabagong San Juan.
Congratulations, Regnum Christi Medical Missions. Of course, because this is a milestone, a selfie is in order. Thank you very much, and once again, congratulations. Thank you very much, Mayor Francis Zamora, Congresswoman Attorney Belle Zamora, and Vice Mayor Attorney Angelo Acquili. You may go back to your seats. We still have a few awardees coming up next, but before that, we take a moment to pause between our main presentations as we are thrilled to showcase the vibrant spirit that beats at the heart of our beloved city. This talented group of young singers represents the best of makabagong San Juan, our city's vision of progress rooted in community and homegrown excellence. Without further ado, everybody, let's all enjoy and welcome to the stage the San Juan City Integrated School Chorale. Thank you so much, San Juan City Integrated School Chorale. Once again, thank you, San Juan City Integrated School Chorale, for that wonderful performance. Voices have definitely filled this theater with joy, which assured us that these homegrown talents shall continue to bring pride and inspiration to Makabagong San Juan. It is now time to continue our second set of awards, and we'd like to call once again to the stage Mayor Francis Zamora, Congresswoman Attorney Bel Zamora, and Vice Mayor Attorney Angelo Agawili to bestow the plaques of recognition to the next set of awardees. Our first three awardees had shown remarkable endurance, resilience, and passion as public servants. And these individuals were also considered icons of their respective offices for serving the city government of San Juan for more than half of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present to you the Loyalty Awardee from the City Schools Division. We have Mr. John David D. Villablanca.
Joining on stage are Councilor Boya Tolentino, Councilor Dennis Pardinez, and Councilor Bea de Guzman.
Security guard ng San Juan National High School. Ako po ay nagsiservisyo ng nasa 35 years in service. As a security guard, kami po ay nag-maintain ng peace and order para sa mga estudyante. Alam mo, sa totoo lang po, di ko akalain makakarating ganun katagal eh. Kasi sa baba nga ng sahod namin, iniisip ko na lang para naman sa pamilya ko. Tsaka mahal ko na rin ang trabaho dyan kasi dyan ako nagkapamilya eh. Dyan na napagtapos ang mga anak ko hanggang nag-college. At tinlaon ay nairaos din naman nakapagtapos sila, may mga trabaho na din. Yung magandang aral sa akin din, yun lang talaga sa estudyante, mapanatili ko lang na peaceful sila pumapasok, at umuwi, walang nangyayaring paglabas nila ng gate, nasa maayos sila makakarating sa kanilang bahay.
Congratulations once again, Loyalty Award from the City Schools Division, Mr. Villablanca. Now we'd like to call to the stage to accept your Loyalty Award from San Juan Medical Center, Dr. Gracia Paliza.
Joining on stage are Councilor
I am
S.K.
Dr. Gracia Paliza, and I'm a pediatrician, and I've been with San Juan Medical Center for 29 years. After my fellowship training in Australia, I had to think of how I can serve people in the San Juan Medical Center, which is a government hospital. We cater for needy people. Here, the department, I see to it that the department is being manned by the dedicated pediatrician with trained doctors. We optimize what we have, what laboratory and equipment we need, so as to give the proper treatment for the patient. I want my colleagues to continue the dedication to make a difference in taking care of the children, especially the Filipino children. Public service to me means dedication, service, and with utmost care to the Filipino children.
Thank you very much, Dr. Paliza, for your services to the children of San Juan. Next up is from City Government of San Juan. Congratulations, Ms. Criselda Pilar I. Baez.
Isa ako ng January 1, 1984, so that is 41 years, 10 months and 12 days in service. Actually, nung nag-uumpisa ako, minsan kulang pa yung sundo kasi nakakaawa talaga yung nasa baba. Doon ako nakaawa. Kala ko nga, hindi na ako tutuloy dahil yung asawa ko. Ayaw niya dahil pag minsan, pag sumweldo, mag-grocery ako kahit sardinas. Dole out yan doon sa Manila, especially walang may pera sa bills. Siguro yun na talaga yung kumbaga destiny mo eh. Pwede ka naman ng ibang field, pwede ka naman sa office, pero doon ka nilagay eh. So, kumbaga yun yung calling mo. Kahit walang bayad, kahit walang kapalit, pwede ka magbigay ng tulong. Especially pag ikaw ay public servant. So, hindi mo na kailangan ng malaking budget. Yung lang maturuan mo sila, ma-impart mo sa kanila knowledge mo kung paano ma-improve yung life nila, malaking bagay na yun para sa kanila. Public service is yung sarili mo is ilalaan mo para kung sa anumang serbisyo na kakailanganin ng mga constituent, lalo na yung mga nangangailangan ng tulong.
Thank you for your services and congratulations, Ms. Criselda Pilar Baez.
Thank you very much, Councilor Bea de Guzman, Councilor Dennis Martinez, and Councilor Boya Tolentino. And this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to call on stage Councilor Vic Reyes, our ABC President, Councilor Herbert Chua, and our SK Federation President, Councilor Francine Hill.
And now we shift our focus to those who stand guard to keep our homes and streets safe. We are proud to share that through collective effort, our city has emerged as one of Metro Manila's most prominent business hubs dahil tiwala po ang business sector na ang San Juan City ay isang safe haven, ika nga, para sa mga negosyante at sa kanilang mga negosyo. In 2025, the makabagong San Juan also achieved another historic distinction of being named as the region's first drug-cleared city. And this milestone would not have been possible without our invaluable partners in safety, security, and peace building. The Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, and the Bureau of Fire Protection. These institutions work hand in hand with the local government unit tirelessly day and night to ensure safety, maintain order, and protect lives and property. So please join us in honoring the exceptional awardees from the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, our 2025 Best Jail Officer for Male Dormitory is Jail Officer 1, Ranter B. Belwa.
Nag-apply po ako sa PNP po, ma'am. Tapos hindi po ako nakuha, tapos yun na, ma'am. Try kong nag-DJMP, yun po ako ang nakuha, ma'am. Doon ko na-feel ng pagiging uniform personnel. Sabi ko nga sa sarili ko, baka hindi ako para sa PNP. DJMP talaga ako. Sinakaibigan ko din, ma'am, yung mga PDL kasi sabi nga ng PDL sa akin, ma'am, ikaw lang ang nakitaan kita ng na ginagawa mo kaming tao. Kasi ako, ma'am, kahit makukulit sila, ma'am, hindi ko sila, sasabihin ko lang, huwag kayong maingay kasi may hearing, may bisita. Pinakausap ko sila ng mahinaon, ma'am, na huwag kayong pasaway, huwag yung tumudbayan, ma'am, para sa akin, hindi lang naman sa amin na paglilingkod sa mga PDL, sa mga community. Yung lingkod bayan is nasa puso namin na, nasa puso ko na naglilingkod ako sa mga PDL, sa mga communities. Ang pinakamahalagang natutunan ko as a jail officer ay ang pagiging makatao na dapat pantay ang trato sa mga PDL at sa ibang tao.
Congratulations, Jail Officer Belwa. Now we present to you the 2025 Best Jail Officer for Female Dormitory. We have Jail Officer 1, Damsey R. Evangelista.
Bago po ako pumasok sa BJMP, isa po akong licensed teacher. Siguro po calling na rin po ito para sa aking pangarap ko po talaga maging isang jail officer. Naging blessed din po at natanggap po ako bilang jail officer. So ako po ay katuwang po ng DepEd na nagtuturo po sa loob ng piitan para sa ating mga PDL. So, dito po, katuwang po namin ng DepEd San Juan City sa pagpapatuloy po ng programa ng BJMP na lahat po ng ating PDL ay makapag-aral bago po sila lumaya o magkasalamuha sa ating DepEd. Sa loob ng 5 taon po sa San Juan City Jail, ako po ay nakapag-graduate na ng 3 PDL. Yung 3 po ay nakalabas na po ng kulungan at sa darating po na Abril, meron po ulit nag-graduate ng 2 PDL po. Isang proudest moment po bilang isang jail officer, masasabi kong napaka-effective kong isang jail officer sapagkat sa bawat PDL na lalaya. Nararamdaman at dama ko ang kanilang taus-pusong pasasalamat.
Thank you very much, Jail Officer Damsi Evangelista. Another outstanding partner of San Juan City in safety, security, and peace building is our distinguished gentleman from the Bureau of Fire Protection, San Juan City. We'd like to call on our BFP, or Best Personnel for Administrative Services, Fire Senior Inspector Charles P. Bacoco.
Isa rin ako sa fire victim. Yung bahay namin sa Sagada, ma'am, isa sa nasunog din ng bata ako. Mga grade 1 o grade 2. Tumatak yun, ma'am, sa utak ko bago ako pumasok ng PNPA. Kaya pinili ko talaga yung BFP, ma'am, para masubukan ko na ma-experience din yung mga ginawa rin ng mga pumunta at nagapula sa at tumulong sa pag-apula ng apoy sa bahay namin. As firefighter kasi, ma'am, kailangan mong pumasok sa mga nasusunog na bahay. Yung pinakamalaking sakripisyo, ma'am, lumalabas yung mga fire victims, ma'am. Kami, ma'am, pumapasok kami para apulayin ng apoy. Yun ang pinakamalaking sakripisyo namin, ma'am. Mahirap maging firefighter, ma'am. Madaling maging bombero, ma'am. Wala. Pero mahirap magpaka-bombero. Kasi may iba, ma'am, na bombero lang sa pangalan, pero ayaw nilang pumasok sa sunog. Ayaw nilang mag-rescue. Kahit mahirap, ma'am, pinipili kong maging bombero dahil ako po ay tumutulong sa kapwa ko, lalo na yung mga nasunugan at sa mga sa community.
Thank you very much, Fire Senior Inspector Charles Bacoco. We'd like to call on stage the BFP Best Personnel for Operations, Fire Inspector Mark Anthony A. Tabangkura.
Bilang Chief Operation, ako po yung namamahala sa mga subordinates ko na nasa fire substation. Ako po ang pumupunta doon upang sila ay aking bigyan ng order kung ano pa man po yung order na nanggagaling sa higher office. At kung mayroon pong sunog na nangyayari dito sa ating syudad, ako po ang nagmamando po sa kanila sa positioning, sa mga dapat na ilabas ng mga kagamitan para sa pagsugpo ng sunog. Isang word lang yan, passion. Kasi kapag nawalan ka ng passion sa trabaho mo, hindi mo magagawa ng effective. Hindi ka efficient, hindi ka rin effective kung wala kang passion sa trabaho mo. Yung hindi ka nakakasama ng pamilya mo, every time may red alert, may holidays, andito ka lang sa istasyon. Sabi nga nila, pati sa military, duty first, before family. Isa yun sa napakasakit na katotohanan pag nasa uniform personnel ka. Worth it lahat ng sakripisyo na ibibigay mo, lalong-lalo na kapag nakikita mo na sa trabaho nagbibigay ka ng ehemplo at nirerespeto ka bilang senior nila.
Congratulations, Fire Inspector Mark Anthony Tabangkura. Our distinguished gentleman and a lady from the Philippine National Police San Juan City are our next set of awardees. We'd like to recognize our 2025 PNP non-uniformed personnel, beginning with NUP Janet Gitang Pedrino.
As crime registrar po, lahat po ng kaso pong naireklamo na i-blatter, kami po nag-encode po sa system ng PNP na tinatawag na CIRAS or Crime Information Reporting and Analysis System. Nalalaman po sa amin po yung mga previous record or history ng criminals. Kaya po para pong nabubuo po lalo yung case build up para mapatunayan na talagang ginagawa na ng isang suspect yun or criminal para po talagang masolve po yung kaso. Para din pong feeling ko, parang part din ako ng, part naman po ako ng investigation. Parang investigador na rin po yung pakiramdam ko na parang pag may naisosolve na kaso, may nahuhuling mga kriminal, parang masarap sa pakiramdam kasi part ka nung investigation team na nakapagsampa ng kaso na huli suspect. Parang nakakatulong ka naman nga po sa community naman. Ang pinakamahalagang natutunan ko po sa trabaho ko po ay dapat mahalin mo or bigyan mo ng buong puso or dedikasyon po sa pagtatrabaho.
Thank you and congratulations, Ma'am Pedrino. Next off is the PNP Best Police Non-Commissioned Officer, Police Executive Master Sergeant Jason Canales Jacob.
As a warrant officer, ang trabaho ko po is mag-serve ng warrant of arrest sa iba-ibang klaseng tao, hindi lang dito sa buong San Juan at sa labas pa po ng San Juan. Meron naman po mga nagre-resist talagang ayaw magpahuli, kaya as a warrant officer, ginagalingan ko na lang po. Nagdi-disguise ako, nag-undercover ako. Kaya kung mapapansin niyo sa mga picture ko, is minsan mukhang standby lang, minsan mukhang empleyado ng government sector, para pag nag-serve ako ng warrant, pag lapit ko sa kanila, hindi ako halata na police officer. Kaya nagugulat na lang sila pag lapit ko, tsaka na ako magpapakilala na police ako, mag-serve po ako ng warrant of arrest. Ang pagpupulis, hindi lang po dahil sa maganda ang uniforme, malaki ang sweldo, kundi ito po is pagtulong sa kapwa. Para sa bayan, magserbisyo kahit na walang kapalit, nakakatulong. Ang purpose ko is makatulong sa bayan, makatulong sa kapwa.
Congratulations, Mr. Jacob. The 2025 PNP Best Police Commissioned Officer is Police Major Dennis Pasiguen David.
From the time I entered in the service, during 1996, wala na po akong inisip kundi magserbisyo. Isa sa mga significant na accomplishment namin yung warrant na nahuli namin na by virtue of warrant of arrest na isa sa pinakamataas na member or officer ng CPP, New People's Army. Masarap sa pakiramdam kasi po nagawa ko po yung mandato ng Philippine National Police. Ang mandato na magserbisyo ng totoo, magserbisyo ng tapat, at mandato ko na ibigay ng buo na walang pag-iimbot, walang tinitig ng anumang bagay na ibibigay para sa inyo. Wala akong hinahangad kundi ibigay lahat ng sakripisyo para sa PNP organization as well as siyempre sa community. Tingin ko hindi pa enough yung aking pagsiservisyo. Kung pagbibigyan pa ako ng pagkakataon na dagdagan pa, tutuloy ko pa.
Congratulations, Sir David. We'd like to ask our presenters to please take your seats as we will be taking a short intermission. But once again, congratulations to all the San Juan City's outstanding partners in safety, security, and peace building. Maraming salamat po sa inyong napakahalagang bahagi sa pagpapanatili ng kaayusan, katahimikan at kaligtasan ng komunidad ng San Juan. Somebody will be serenading us. It is going to be a musical treat with his enchanting voice. Let's welcome to the stage another homegrown talent of San Juan and the grand winner of 2024 San Juan City Singing Competition, Mr. Gerald Paul Valdez.
sa iyong damdamin, ipamalas ang aking galing. Tumayo buong tapang, harapin ng buhay, yakapin ang tagumpay. Tulungan ang kapwa at bigyang halaga, huwag hatakin ng pababa. Isipin huwag sana ang sarili lang, pag-isama't bayanihan. Subukan nating isulong at itama ang labanan. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo sa lubungin ng kinabukasan. sa pagpapanday. Tiwala sa Diyos ang sanat at gabay. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo sa lubungin ng kinabukasan. Sa wari ko, lumipas na kadiliman ng araw. Dahan-dahan pa gumigising at medyo'y mabawi na. Muntik na nasanay ako sa aking pag-iisa. Iwanan ang bakas ng kahapon ko. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko. Nagbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong amunin ang aking mundo pagkat tuloy pa rin. Minsan hinahanap ang alaala niyong inaamin ko na kahit tagal pa bago nalilimutan ko. Naiiwan na paulit-muli naiiwan nating gawin. Tanggap na nanoloko pa. Harapin ang katotohanan nito. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko. Nagbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Wala na akong amunin ang aking mundo pagkat tuloy pa rin. Nasanay ako sa aking pag-iisa. Kaya na iwanan ang hamon ko. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko. Bago man ang hugis ng puso mo, handa na kong namunin ang aking mundo, pagkat tuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko. Nagbago man ang hugis ng puso mo, handa na kong namunin ang aking mundo, pagkat tuloy pa rin.
Thank you very much and congratulations, Gerald Paul Valdez. You know what? You have a very, very beautiful voice and we're thoroughly entertained. But right now, it is time to proceed with our next set of awardees. So we'd like to call back to the stage our presenters, Mayor Francis Zamora, Congresswoman Attorney Bel Zamora, and Vice Mayor Attorney Angelo Alcawili to bestow the plaques upon our next group of awardees.
At this juncture, we'd also like to welcome on stage Councilor Ryan Ranesdi, Councilor Maki Matay, and Councilor Kit Peralta.
Our next set of individuals have demonstrated remarkable performance and unprecedented feats in their respective fields. Achievements that make them truly worthy of being recognized as mga natatanging individual at mga natatanging individual ng lungsod ng San Juan. To begin with, we'd like to call on the recipient of this year's Natatanging Batang San Juanenyo in Academics, Yeshua Alfredo A. Guarino Jr.
For me, education is important because if you don't have education, you will not be able to learn many things like social skills and important things like the history of our country, how to add fractions and basic arithmetic, which we have to do every single day if you're working as an adult. You have to do that every single day, but it will be very hard without education. I can become a role model for my classmates and fellow students by studying hard and making sure to never let my grades slip up. I always make sure that the second quarter always has a higher grades than the first, and then the third quarter has higher grades than the second, and so on. No matter how hard, you should always keep trying because I heard a quote once, today we will work, tomorrow we will work harder, but the day after tomorrow will all be sunshine and rainbows.
Thank you and congratulations, Yeshua. Next up, we'd like to call on the 2025 Natatanging Batang San Juanenyo in Sports, Titus Rafael Sia.
My brother, he has autism, so he's always hyper. So my mom decided he should do swimming so that when he goes home, he's not that tired. He's very, very tired. So she also told me to join. So I joined and I fell in love with the sport. Right now, I'm just a swimmer who wants to beat my personal best every single time. Even though I have a lot of medals, my real goal is just to get a good time. My motivation is get to do for the LA Olympics. So that's my motivation right now, and that's why I'm trying to lower my times every single day so that I can meet the standards. If you have a desire to win and a motivation to strive for better stuff, you can do it. Just keep training and hold on to that motivation of yours. No matter what sport it is, as long as you have a desire to win, nothing can stop you from achieving your goals.
Congratulations, Titus. Congratulations as well to Edward Justin H. Tangco, as you have been recognized as a 2025 Natatanging Batang San Juanenyo in sports.
Brothers were also into archery, so I saw them shoot and I was like, oh my god, these guys are amazing. I would join them whenever they went to any competition. So I would see them shoot a lot and they would always win and I was like, oh my gosh. And yeah, I'd say I look up to them. The best lesson that I've learned is that you can't really control how things will go. Like you can do your best and sometimes you still won't meet your expectations. So what's really important is that you don't really dwell too much about the results and that you focus. I think it's better for me to focus more on how exactly I do things and how I enjoy the things I do. So I think that if you just enjoy the process of doing whatever you're doing rather than dwelling too much on the results, you have more of a love for the sport and more of a love for your life as well.
Congratulations, Edward, and to all the natatanging Batang San Juanenyo awardees. As the saying goes, teachers serve as the second parents of our youth. So this time, alam natin na sila ang katuwang ng mga magulang upang gabayan ang ating mga kabataan na may malaking bahagi sa paghubog sa ating komunidad. And today, we honor this individual whose passion, dedication, and unwavering commitment has made a lasting impact on the lives of the student and the school. It is my privilege to now introduce this year's natatanging guro. Congratulations, Christian A. De Guzman.
Wala from may titas, titos, teaching po sila. So, I think yun na rin nag-derive sa akin. And it's my passion as well na mapunta sa field na yun. Bawat kapatid ko kailangan ko turuan. And na-challenge ako lalo na nagkasakit yung nanay ko. So, parang dun pa lang, nakita ko na agad yung sarili ko na dito ako. Kasi yung mga kapatid ko, kailangan ako. Paano pa kaya yung mga bata na wala ding mga families, walang relatives? So, paano po sila? Ang naging problematic ko po is yung batang hindi pumapasok. Na-challenge po ako doon totally, ma'am. Parang 2 weeks, hindi siya pumasok. And nag-home visit ako doon. Wala siyang father, tapos ang kanyang family. In-encourage ko siya na pumasok araw-araw. May isang subject teacher nga po na araw-araw siya sinusundo. Nakiusap ako doon sa teacher kasi may motor po siya. So sabi ko, baka sir, matulungan natin yung bata na pumasok araw-araw kasi wala siyang pamasahe. Ngayon po, nasa college naman na po siya. And lagi po siya nag-chat sa akin na maraming salamat, sirs. Kasi sa tiwalang binigay mo sa akin na tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang kanyang Isa sa mga ko po yan, yung pagsabi din nila ng salamat. Thank you sa tiwala, sa proseso na pagbibigay mo sa klase niyo, sir. Yung serbisyo mo sa mga bata, yung araw-araw silang pumapasok, equivalent to hundreds, thousands na po yung mismong ngiti nila.
Congratulations, Teacher Christian. Ang sunod naman nating i-honor ay ang ating natatanging magulang, Miss Abigail Trinidad.
Ako po ay naging solo parent sa kadahilanan na ang ama ng aking anak ay sumakabilang buhay sa murang edad. Ang struggle po na isang solo parent ay madami. Unang-una, wala kang katuwang, ikaw lahat ang nagdedesisyon, at lahat ng mga pangailangan ay kailangan mong hanapin para matustusan at masuportahan ang iyong anak. Naramdaman ko yung pagkukulang ng hindi kompletong pamilya sa pagkakataong may mga okasyon na dapat ang kasama ay ama at dapat kasama kayong kompleto. Ganun pa man, ang anak ko po ay hindi naman po siya ganun na naghanap. Although I know that there is missing. But again, it's how you teach him, it's how you mold him as a person. That walang kulang for as long as you have the Lord. Ang legacy po na gusto kong maiwan sa aking anak at sa aking pamilya, importante ang pagmamahal, unang-una, sa Diyos. Pangalawa, sa iyong anak, dahil you are called to be a mother, you are called to be a parent. Yan ang nakita kong purpose sa mundo. To love your children, to love your family, to love your community.
Congratulations, Miss Abigail Trinidad. Ang Natatanging Magulang Award is bestowed upon the mother who exemplifies not just motherhood, but exceptional character, especially in the face of adversity. At this point, please join me in extending a warm welcome to our 2025 Outstanding Employee Awardees. As we know, the city government's workforce is the backbone of San Juan's progress, and these exceptional individuals have spanned administrative offices, field operations, technical departments, frontline services, and medical roles at our city hospital, and they have demonstrated unwavering dedication, professionalism, and consistent excellence in their work. So it is now time to honor and celebrate their remarkable contributions to building Makabagong San Juan as we know it today. The 2025 Natatanging Kawani of San Juan Medical Center is Miss Mary Jane Soriano.
Nung pumasok po ako sa San Juan Medical Center, yun po yung year na wala pong ma-applyan mga nurses that time. Sarado po ang US, sarado din po yung mga hospital. So, ang hirap pong pumasok as a nurse. Bago po ako pumasok sa San Juan Medical Center, wala po talaga akong knowledge, lalo na sa neonatal kasi sa babies nga siya. So, medyo complicated, hindi ka masyadong magaling magswero kasi nga baby, maliliit yung mga ugat. So, kailangan mo siyang pag-aralan maigi. Actually, hindi ko naman talaga gustong mag-stay. Siyempre, lahat naman po tayo gustong mag-abroad. Pero that time po kasi nag-apply ako dahil new open lang po ng New Zealand that time. Na-scam po ako. So, nung na-scam ako, parang, nawalan ka na ng pag-asa, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, eto na si San Juan Medical Center, nag-e-enjoy na ako sa work ko, na-appreciate ko na yung mga nakikita ko dun sa, hanggang sa, sabi ko dito na lang ako, nag-fix na ako sa San Juan Medical Center, in-improve ko na yung maigi lang yung sarili ko, talagang inano ko na mag-work na lang po. Hanggang sa tumagal na ako ng ngayon 19 years, at happy naman ako hanggang ngayon, still working pa rin po. At saka yun nga, sabi ko nga po sa kanila, dito na ako magiging senior citizen, hanggang sa mag-retire na ako. Pandemic. So yun talaga yung pinakamahirap. Ang dami kasi nag-resign nung panahon ng pandemic. So, ang sa amin ng medical director namin noong time na yon, kung gusto nyo umalis, okay lang, open. Kung mag-stay kayo, okay lang. Pero kung baga sa wala silang ibibigay na assurance kung ano na yung mangyayari sa atin. Ang inisip ko rin, paano yung mga pasyente? Yun. So medyo nag-emotional ng konti. Kasi tawag dito, yun yung pinakamahirap. Kasi doon na kami nakatira sa hospital. Para sa akin kasi, pag sinabi mong public service, wala kang hinihinging kapalit. As in, serbisyo.
Thank you very much, Miss Mary Jane Soriano, and congratulations. Moving on, the 2025 Natatanging Kawani of San Juan City Hall is Mr. Benito G. Burgos.
Ako po ay isang empleyado ng City Government ng San Juan. Under po ako ng City Treasury Department po. Isa po akong collector ng amilyar po. Real property tax po. Yung pagtatrabaho po namin. Hindi naman po madaling magtrabaho. Sa totoo lang po, kala po nila kasi yung trabaho sa government, madali. Hindi rin po. Yung bayaran po sa amin. Doon po sa amin, bayaran. Yun, napakahirap po. Talagang doon na po kami natutulog sa City Hall. Lalo po pagbayaran ng amilyar, bayaran po ng business license. Ang inspirasyon ko po sa aking trabaho, siyempre po, unang-una, yung pamilya ko po. Pangalawa rin po, yung trabaho ko po. Siyempre po, unang-una nga po, sabi ko po, dito po tayo kumuha ng kabuhayan po natin. Tsaka pangalawa na rin po sa ating mayor po. Siyempre po, tulungan po natin siya para maging maayos po yung pamamalakad ng ating mayor po. Ang public service para sa akin ay pagsilbihan ng mamamayan, ang tao po. Mahal ko po yung San Juan, yung trabaho San Juan, kahit na po iba-ibang mayor ng buwan. Basta po, trabaho lang. Gusto ko pong maglingkod sa bayan ng San Juan po.
Congratulations to our outstanding awardees. Our next awardee was selected for their outstanding performance and unprecedented achievements as barangay councils in 2025. The most recent recognition is the award as the best barangay in San Juan City by the DILG Seal of Good Local Governance for Barangays in 2025, which contributed to the success of the Makabagong San Juan. We'd like to call on the first recipient of the Barangay of the Year Award, Barangay Addition Hills. Together with the President and Barangay Addition Hills Chairman, Honorable Herbert Chua, and the rest of the Council to accept the award. Congratulations once again, Barangay Addition Hills. Sharing this award, we also want to say a big congratulations to Barangay Santa Lucia. And we'd like to call on stage the Council of Barangay Santa Lucia, led by Chairman Eustaquio Belches Jr. to accept the award. Congratulations, Barangay Santa Lucia. Dito sa makabagong San Juan, the legacy of those who have devoted themselves by serving our community endures long after they have left us. So today we honor an individual whose transformative work in our city government, particularly as the head of Traffic and Parking Management Office, has left an indelible mark on our streets and our daily lives. His vision, dedication, and tireless efforts to improve traffic systems and enhance public convenience will always be remembered and cherished by all whose lives he has touched. We are honored to present this posthumous award to PCMS Police Chief Master Sergeant Noel P. Del Rosario. And to achieve the award, to accept the award on his behalf, we have Josephine, Juan Miguel, Camila, Lucille Del Rosario, together with his granddaughter, Sofia Del Rosario. Let's all welcome his beloved family as they accept this recognition on his behalf.
Ako po si Josephine Zaragoza. I'm the wife of Noel Perez Del Rosario. We've been married for 36 years and we have 3 children. Bilang asawa, he is very protective. He is also very caring. And he's a good provider. Mas caring sa akin yan at saka mas thoughtful sa akin yan that he always brings food for us and he always brings something pagka galing siya sa trip. And sensitive to the needs of the family. One of the achievements that he has made is yung proud na proud siyang kwento sa akin na yung mga JO naging permanent. He really worked on that. And bago siya nawala, may mga bagong TPMO na pumasok, na may i-make sure niya na maayos. So, ganun siya is the kind of boss who takes care of his staff and make sure na hindi sila naaapi, that they get fair treatment. As a father to our family and as a father to his team, ganun siya kind of boss or leader. Of course, yung things na in-impart niya sa amin at sa mga anak ko is yun nga yung integrity na yun yung something that cannot be taken away from you and it's something that other people will remember you pag may integrity ka. And second, yung if you are working on something, maliit man o malaki, you have to really give your best. As a public servant, lagi niya sinasabi, yung sweldo nila, di ba, yung pinapakain nila sa family, we owe it to the people.
Ako si Mark Lester Delgado, currently Deputy Chief ng Traffic and Parking Management Office. Si Sir Noel, he has a very strong personality, coming from of course, a former law enforcement officer. At the same time, yung leadership niya is not controlling when it comes to discipline. Napakahalaga sa kanya nung bawat tao. Let's say for example, mayroong complaint na dumating sa amin, he will verify it to the very detail. Hindi siya maniniwala agad sa hearsay, but kakausapin niya yung mga tao, mag-iimbestiga siya based on the merits of the complaint. And pag nakita naman niya na tama yung ginawa ng empleyado, ng tao, pagtatanggol niya ito. Isa din siguro sa mga naging enduring legacy ni Sir Noel before his passing is yung tinatawag nating local public transport route plan na kauna-unahan tayo sa Metro Manila, na nagkaroon nito. Sa ngayon, just recently, last week, na awardan ho tayo ng pinakaunang LGU sa Metro Manila na nagkaroon ng LPTRP. Siguro as a whole, sa TPMO, ang naiwan niya talaga is yung disiplina. Pagmamalasakit na hindi lang to trabaho, dapat din i-enjoy paminsan-minsan.
A big round of applause to PCMS Police Chief Master Sergeant Noel P. Del Rosario, whose legacy we definitely honor. Congratulations to all our awardees. We also want to thank our presenters for helping us present the plaques. You may now return to your seats. Once again, a round of applause to our awardees as well as our presenters. And at this point, we are honored to welcome this individual who has made an indelible mark in the halls of Congress and in our beloved city. A passionate advocate for women's rights, she has championed initiatives to advance gender equality, protect women from violence, and expand economic opportunities for Filipino women. In San Juan, she has worked closely with local leaders to strengthen community programs and ensure our residents have the resources they need. Everybody, for her closing remarks, Congresswoman Belle Zamora.
Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. As we come to the close of this meaningful celebration of the 119th araw ng San Juan, we take a moment to reflect not only on how far we have come, but on the kind of city we have become. In just a few years under the makabagong San Juan administration, we have witnessed remarkable and undeniable progress. San Juan today stands as a model of effective, responsive, and people-centered governance. These achievements are not the work of one person alone, nor of government alone. These are the collective victories of every San Juanenyo. To all our awardees today, maraming salamat po sa inyong inspirasyon at halimbawa. You represent the very best of who we are as a city. Your dedication, excellence, and service remind us that progress is possible when we all do our part. With your continued trust, cooperation, and active participation, there is no limit to what we can all accomplish together. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang lungsod ng San Juan.
Thank you very much, Congresswoman Attorney Bel Zamora. And as we conclude today's program, let us carry forward the message of unity, progress, and shared responsibility. The story of Makabagong San Juan continues not just through plans and programs, but through every action we take as citizens. So to everybody, thank you very much for joining us today. Isang Makabagong San Juan na magpapatuloy pa sa pag-unlad sa mga susunod pang mga taon para sa lahat ng mga taga San Juanenyo. Once again, I'm Mika Pineda. Maraming salamat at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.